Welcome back to Practice English Conversations, a podcast where we talk about everyday life to help you practice your listening and learn new vocabulary. Today we're talking about one of the best times of the year, spring in Los Angeles. After months of cooler weather and occasionally a lot of rain, spring brings a refreshing change. The days get longer, the sun feels warmer, and the entire city seems to wake up with new energy. One of the best things about spring in LA is the weather. While other parts of the country are still dealing with chilly temperatures, here in Southern California, spring usually means sunny days, blue skies, and temperatures in the 70s Fahrenheit, or around the low 20s in Celsius. It's the perfect weather for going outside and enjoying everything the city has to offer. Spring is also the time when flowers start blooming everywhere. If you've ever seen photos of California's super bloom, you know how breathtaking it can be. After a rainy winter, the hills and mountains outside Los Angeles explode with vibrant colors. One of the best places to see wildflowers in the spring is Antelope Valley Poppy Reserve, where you can walk along trails surrounded by bright orange fields of poppies, which is actually California's state flower. Speaking of nature, hiking is one of my favorite things to do in LA in the spring. The weather is perfect, not too hot yet, and the trails look greener than usual. Some of the best hiking spots this time of year are Runyon Canyon, Griffith Park, and there's also one trail in Malibu, which actually has a waterfall if there's been enough rain during the winter. Spring is also the season for outdoor festivals. One of the biggest is the Cherry Blossom Festival in Little Tokyo, where you can experience Japanese culture with food, performances, and art. Another fun event is the LA Times Festival of Books, which is perfect if you love reading. There are author talks, book signings, and tons of book vendors. It's basically heaven for book lovers. Another thing I love about spring is that beach season starts again. Of course, in LA, people go to the beach year-round, but in spring, the weather is warm enough to enjoy it without the summer crowds. It's the perfect time for a relaxing beach walk, a picnic by the ocean, or just enjoying the sunset at places like Santa Monica, Malibu, or Manhattan Beach. And let's not forget about baseball season. If you're a sports fan, spring means the return of baseball, and in LA that means cheering for the Dodgers. Going to a game at Dodger Stadium and experiencing the energy of the crowd is such a fun way to spend a spring evening. Spring is also a great time for farmers markets. There are so many in LA. This is the best time to buy fresh strawberries, fruits and vegetables, and even avocados. Plus, the markets are a great place to grab fresh baked goods, try local food, and support small businesses. Of course, no conversation about spring in LA would be complete without mentioning spring fashion. As the weather warms up, people start swapping out their sweaters for lighter layers, sundresses, and sunglasses. LA has a very relaxed, casual style, so in spring you'll see a lot of people wearing breezy outfits, comfortable sneakers, and stylish sunglasses. One thing I love about LA in the spring is that everything feels more alive. People are out and about, whether they're having brunch, rollerblading, or biking along the beach, or just enjoying the beautiful weather. After a chilly and sometimes gloomy winter, spring feels like a fresh start. So, if you ever get the chance to visit Los Angeles in the spring, you'll see why it's such a special time of year. Between the beautiful weather, the outdoor activities, and all the fun events happening around the city, it's the perfect season to explore. Thanks for listening to this episode. What's spring like where you live? Let me know. Until next time, and I'll talk to you soon. I hope you're enjoying the weather where you live. Are you ready to take your skills to the next level? Check out my online courses and ebooks on linguatrip.com. You can find the link in the description under this episode.